Hi, it's Adrian here from Grounds for Adventure, and we're just about to head out to do some camping in the wonderful state of Victoria. And we're going to take this camper here behind us. This is from Mars Campers. It's the Jupiter 15 Mark II. And so we're going to show you a bit about this camper. We're going to show you a bit of where we're camping. It's a free camping spot. As I said, I'm not going to tell you where we're going just yet, but I hope you get inspired to get out and do some camping, and I hope you really enjoy what's coming up. So stay tuned. Well, we've just arrived and we're here at Toorongo Falls. Now, we're going to show you a little bit of what's around here soon, but now I'm just going to set the camera up and we're going to give you a bit of a time lapse of just how quick it takes to set up this camper. Now, we've just unhooked, so that's all we've done, and now we're just going to set everything up. So sit back and enjoy this. That's it, it's done. That's how easy it is. So the only thing we haven't put up yet is the actual awning on the outside. We'll probably keep that down for a while. We've got the fire right here, so probably should have been a little bit more away from the fire, but anyway, we probably won't need it. It's middle of summer. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. Simple. You're into it already. Need some food. How long have we been here? From setting up to now you actually cooking? How long?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. How crazy is that?
Crazy.
Now, we had another camper, didn't we, that actually had a tent on the top. How much did you like that one?
It was fine, but it took ages to set up.
And it was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
Not for me, no.
How many arguments did we have?
I don't argue.
Oh, was it just me?
Yeah.
It was just me that was arguing.
I just hated it.
I didn't mind it, but I'll tell you, this was no argument, 15 minutes, and here we are, cooking. So, you don't have to be an expert camper to do this, do you? Anyway,
Not at all.
Not at all. We're going to take a little bit of a tour. We're going to show you what's around here. We're going to get the drone up. There are some falls not far away, so we're going to go for a walk there. Maybe today, if not tomorrow. So, someone's hungry, so we better let her eat. Going to take a quick walk. We're right near the river here, so we're actually in campground number 2. So there's where you first come in, that's campground number 1. If you keep driving through, you'll come to where campground number 2 is, and that's where we are. And we're sort of right near the river. It's probably a bit hard to see, but just right behind here. It's not that far at all. So we're going to go for a bit of a walk. We'll show you the river, and we're going to go up to the falls, which is, they say, about a 20-minute walk. So are you ready to go, my baby?
Yep.
Are you walking away from the camera? You don't want to be on the camera. Anyway, we're going to go for a bit of a walk. So we've never been here before, but we saw that it was sort of a nice place to come, so we decided why not get away. It's actually just before Australia Day here, so we're a couple of days before Australia Day, nice and close to town. So this is the walk down to the falls. They say it takes about 20 minutes, so we're going to take this nice little walk along here. It's actually really quite nice. You're in shade here, certainly at the first part, yeah, you're in shade. Even though it's not a crazy hot day today, it's still a little bit warm. You've got this nice sound of the river beside you, which makes it nice for a little walk. Easier than 1,000 steps. Yeah. So a few little steps, but easy walk. Just don't wear high heels. Probably not the right thing to wear. Nah. Hopefully you can hear me here. So when you come up on this walk, you'll see this sign. If you go to the left, then that'll take you to this platform here, and that's a sort of a smaller sort of waterfall, but it's what they call the amphitheatre, and that's where you can walk out and you can see it. If you actually go to the right, you actually come to this waterfall where I'm standing right now, and this one's actually, I think, a little bit better than the other one. So it's a circular track, so you get to do both. The other one's only 500 metres down the path from here, so I'll get the drone up. I'll get a few shots of this one. So this walk's a pretty easy walk. I reckon hour is actually not going too fast. If you want to take it slow, spend a bit of time just looking at the falls, then an hour and a half, but really a nice easy walk. A little bit uphill with some steps, but yeah, just really, really good. Well, good morning. It is day 2. And it rained last night. It actually poured down for a bit last night, so it's wet everywhere. But that's okay. We all survived. We are going to make a coffee this morning because that's what we do. That's what the channel started on. So I don't have my actual coffee machine I have from home, and I bought this one. Let me just show you. I'll see it here. This one here, it's a DeLonghi one. I just got it sort of off marketplace for not much at all. And I'm still getting used to it. It's got a shocking tamp. This thing is like the worst thing in the world. It's like, can't get any feel for what's happening. And this is not normal size. It is a little bit smaller than the standard one. So it's a pain in the butt. Anyway, we're going to try and make a decent coffee with it. And normally I would have a double shot. But today, well, when I was at home and I was trying to work out how this coffee machine works, because if you're sort of been around coffee machines and actually done your own coffee like this, grinding and pulling a coffee that way, you realize that it takes a little while just to get it actually working the way you want it to work. And you'll pull quite a number of bad coffees before you even pull a good coffee. Anyway, so normally I do a double shot, and my normal sort of thing is 18 grams of coffee and end up with about 40 to 45 grams of liquid, which is just over sort of a 2 to 1, nearly close to 2.5 to 1. Anyway, I tried it with this in this double shot basket, which is the double shot basket, and it was just so packed full and you just couldn't do anything with it, and then it just wouldn't pull the coffee. So I went down to 10 mils, which is what I've got now. Sorry, 10 grams is which is what I've got now, and tried to pull a single shot, and then the first time I did it, there was so much water through, it was shocking. In the end, I pulled about 4 really bad shots before I got one that was half decent. Now, the hope is that today, if this thing can actually go on, this thing has been a pain in the butt. So much for buying a cheap thing. I set it up and it will pull a shot, and it'll pull a shot that will actually end up being about 22 mils of coffee. So it wasn't quite what I was after. Hopefully it works well. It says hold it down till you get to where you want, let it go, and then that'll do the job. And that's hardly done anything at all. So I have no idea what's happened there. I'm going to push it again. And it ended up going to about 22 mils. So this looks like it's just reset itself because it only gave me such a small amount of coffee, and now I've had to push the button a second time. So who knows? This is probably going to be a crap coffee as well. Anyway, success. It smells sort of okay. A bit bitter. Anyway, then you've got the steam. It's like, oh my goodness me. This steamer is not the best either. It's got a setting on it for milk or cappuccino, and they're both just as ordinary as each other. Anyway, so we're just doing our best. Well, today we're going to go exploring a little bit and see what we can find. There's one of the largest trestle bridges around here, so we're going to go have a look at that if the weather allows. And so I'm going to finish making my coffee. I hope it's a good one. I'll let you know later in the day. And I'll see you a bit later on. Well, we've just arrived here at the Trestle Bridge, historic Trestle Bridge, and yeah, it's pretty impressive when you get here. So we're going to put the drone up, we're going to show you a few shots, we're going to go up top and have a look. So here we are at the top of the Noojee Trestle Bridge. Really worth getting here.
Beautiful outlook.
Beautiful outlook, and yeah, so make sure you stop in here when you're going by. So just pulled up here in Noojee, and we're at the Heritage Centre, and I'll show you a bit around here. But from here, there's actually a rail trail, a walk that you can take. It's about 2 k's on a good form track, so you can go from here to the Trestle Bridge that we just saw. But we're just going to quickly show you here at this Heritage Centre what's happening here. The flies are actually everywhere today. Anyway, enjoy it. So we've been here for a day and one night, and so I thought I'd just take a quick moment just to go over the kitchen here in the Jupiter 15 Mark II. Now, it's just Joe and I, so this layout here, just got the one bed in there, so perfect for just the two of us. If you had a huge family, this is not the one for you, but perfect for us. And the kitchen here is really quite compact. Cooktop, sink, got access to our fridge back here. Bench space here. This drawer goes both inside and outside, and so a nice little compact kitchen, just a little pantry here. So for us, hey, it's perfect. Everything's close, it's not huge, does everything we need it to do. Now, if you are the gourmet chef, maybe it's just the two of you, or maybe it's just you and you are a gourmet chef, then one of the cool things is you can get a whole heap of different variations on the kitchen. So you may want to get a slightly bigger kitchen, slightly bigger area, totally up to you. You can change that, but for what we need to do, and certainly with the layout here, absolutely perfect for us. And so when you're choosing your Mars camper, just take a moment to have a look at the kitchen, see if it's going to suit you. If not, ask the guys. They're going to be amazingly accommodating to make some changes for you to get exactly what you want. So coming into the inside here, and as I said, just the bed area here, just that main sleeping area. There's a couch to the side here that if you get desperate, you could make that another bed, but good sized bed. Two fans up the back, there's reading lights, there's USB ports, there's cupboards on this side, cupboards all around the top here. Basically, I don't have any lights on here at the moment, just a couple above me, but great light comes into the camper. Right here in front of me, you would have seen me do the coffee this morning, little kitchenette, so it's got a sink and a couple of burners there. Also, we've got the toilet and the shower just to the side here, so handy feature to have. Just, you know, don't have to go to a drop toilet or find some facilities elsewhere. We've got it all here. Some more storage at the front, so plenty of room in here. And as I said, this is just perfect for the two of us. If you had a big family, then yeah, this is not the camper for you. But if it's just the two of you, absolutely perfect. So we've just walked in here to Five Aces Brewing, and this is Adam. And we were just going to buy a pizza, and I was just getting a bit of video footage. But we are guessing this pizza here, the brisket and beer pizza.
Beer cheese.
So tell us about that.
Well, obviously the brisket, we smoked that 16 hours. We've got a smokehouse and stuff out the back.
Nice. You're talking my language there.
Thanks, mate. We melt the cheese down. We've got 3 different blends of cheese with some onion, garlic powder, some cayenne pepper, a little bit of Worcestershire sauce, and our pale ale goes in with the cheese and gets all rendered down. Comes out.
Nice. That one there, mate.
It's a little bit. That's all. We use it for a variety of things, but on top of the pizza, it's like a. You dollop it around like sour cream.
Oh yes.
But we also use it as a dip. So pretzel and dip and stuff go into it. And we've had people just try to order it in containers on their own. So
well,
we're happy. So.
We're looking forward to this. So I'm going to get a bit of footage of this. So if you're in Nearham South, then you have to come here to Five Aces, see Adam, and get yourself a brisket and beer pizza, because that's going to be the one, I guarantee you.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So just been delivered the pale ale. Here it is, and it is a really nice pale ale. If you're into that, so make sure you try the pale ale. And because the pizza's got it in it, it should match perfectly. So here is our pizza. That is the cheeses that are brewed in with that pale ale. How does it smell, Joey? Looking forward to it? Let's dig in. So this is actually a little gem of a find here. They do all their smoking stuff out here, so there's actually a smoker in here. If you know me, you know I like my smoked meats, but they have live bands out here. So this is their stage, which is an old truck, which absolutely looks fantastic. So you definitely have to drop in here. I tell you, you won't be disappointed. And unfortunately, we're not going to be here when there's a band playing, but I reckon it'd be absolutely rocking when a band's playing. So get along to Nearham South, to Five Aces. You're not going to be disappointed. So here we are, it's day 3. We're just about to head home. The campsite is absolutely packed now. So Toorongo Falls, great little free campsite and worth coming down, staying a couple of days, stay a week, however you want to stay. Fantastic little campsite, but it does get busy. This is the Australia Day weekend, so you can imagine a lot of people getting away. So get here early. Well, we're going to head home. We've had fantastic fun in the Mars camper here. We've got the Jupiter 15 Mark II. Really a cool little camper. Been great for Joe and I. And so hopefully this inspires you to get out and about and do some camping. And I hope to see you soon, someday in a great camp spot somewhere in Victoria. And as I always say, life's too short to drink bad coffee. So get yourself a good coffee and have a fantastic day.